Okay. Welcome to another new layout. Always trying to figure things out, make things look a little bit cleaner, more spacious. Let's take a look at that light. As you noticed, I'm sure you all saw the YouTube Shorts press release. Fast Panties Racing will, in fact, be taking place in the first ever Indy NXT season, iRacing. The season starts this next weekend in one long race. Then there's a pit stop, and it follows the real IndyCar schedule. So, since we take things seriously here, what I want to do tonight is just kind of set the stage for everybody. Setting the stage for everybody. Season starts this weekend. I'm going to get an hour of preseason testing. That's where we are today. We're going to be using lots of robots and telemetry to help us get faster, see where we're weak. So we're going to start off with here is using Mansell AI. My very high-tech AI assistant will be giving us some track acclimation here at Sebring. And then we'll be cross-referencing the data we get from this run with telemetry and my AI crew chief that I will talk to. It's all very exciting. It's all very, very exciting. So, let's get on track. And let's get about 10 laps in. See what Mansell tells us, see how we're doing. Then pull it in and we'll check what we can check and see what indeed we can see. Get that ignition started up. Indy NXT car is pretty sweet. All right. Let's just put some laps on the table. Now we've been sneaking around, and we managed to pull in a race today in this car. Nothing spectacular. Didn't win or anything. But we got a feel for the car. We're here in our preseason livery. We'll be getting a good livery on here. I've got the Fast Panties livery design team looking at things. Trying to come up with a new... We want to be unified. You're right. You've seen the GT4 reveal. It's gorgeous. That's going to be our Porsche sports car kind of look. Okay. And maybe you've seen on the video a very beautiful purple Fast Panties FIA F4 car. It's kind of a one-off. I don't want every car to look like that. It's pretty extreme. So we're going to be hitting this car with a nice kind of retro livery. So stay tuned, because I think we're going to be live streaming, or at least recording, these paint sessions. Here at Fast Panties Racing, we love the livery side of things. And yeah, so we'll keep on doing that. I think we got to get a good lap in here before our AI will start talking to us. I don't have a good brake marker here. That little black part in the sand and the concrete, perhaps? up too early there. I'm getting bad frame rate to that section of Sebring. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, my frame rate's really bad. What's weird though is we're locked at 120. This car is really forgiving. It's a great open wheel car. It sounds cool. It's got push to pass. It's got some ground effects, but it's not crazy like the Super Formula or Super Formula Light. Way too much brakes there. God, you can get in there so late. There's so much grip. Okay, let's try to break it that little early. That's really weird, that stuttering in that section of the track, because my frame rate is still locked at 120, but I'm getting stuttering. And nothing else has gone wrong. I don't know, it's weird. Way too early. Okay, too early there too. Okay. That was closer. That was pretty good. Too much brakes there. We're in the green, we're in the green. As long as we keep picking up time. Just breathe on the brakes here. Okay. What's that? Over slowing. Trying to need to not break that last final bit, last final turn onto this straight. No brakes. Okay, let's go after the 3. Closer. Still peeling seconds off. While later, okay. I've only got it tuned to talk about the turns that are leading on to big straights right now. Just need to get on the throttle there earlier. Now let's test our gearing. On this straightaway, we want to see how close we are to Push the passes on. Do we tap it out? Yeah, I think the gearing is perfect now. It'd be right at about 171. Exactly where we want it to be. Really? Felt way better. Let's go 10 laps in on this step. Making up big chunks of time. Okay, there's our first sector where we didn't go faster. Ooh, we're losing. Okay. So with that hairpin, feels late, but it's the right thing to do. Let's see how late we can go here. Still hauling. Second gain. Just trying to carry more speed through a lot of these turns. Just trying not to overbrake. I did it in third, jerk. Exit. All right, so we're gonna break right between. As soon as you get into one, roll off the throttle. Use first. Oh no! Yeah, you got to use first gear in that hair. Yeah, you gotta use first gear right there to kind of kick it around. That's working well though. Okay. All right, let's build back up. Really? Third gear there, huh? Okay, we're just gonna breathe on it here. Okay, getting it. Half a second. The beast. Woo! Ah. Damage the car. Damage the car. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this session till the Fast Panties pit crew can get with it. So let's dig into, I guess, the data we did collect. Hopefully we got some good data. Let's take a quick look at that crash. Okay, here we go. Looking pretty good. Ah. Damn. Well, the team will have to get back to that one. All right, so look, we've gotten some laps in. Let's head on over to the Fast Panties Racing telemetry room. Let's load up a few things here. Okay, got our telemetry over here. Let's look at our sessions. All right, we're currently processing our Sebring time. Let's get to our AI chat here. Let's get our input board going. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see what we're doing. All right. Everything felt pretty good. Everything felt pretty good. think the gearing is right on. I didn't even notice any balance issues. Okay, okay. How was our let's get a refresh there. There we go. Processed. Okay, theoretical best is going to be a 151.820. 151.820. How would I even know? I guess I can just ask my pit manager. What's a good time at Sebring for the IL 15? No push to pass. Oops. Got some hotkeys not working properly. Sometimes it's switching over to the other one. Let's see. Elite top split alien territory. Wait a minute. Where are we at? Where are we at? We're at a theoretical 151.8. And my crew chief, my team owner, wait, what are they called? Team manager. My team 151.8, 151.9. It's claiming a 151.5 alien. Let's just take a look at what happened. Let's just take these lap times. Let's tell bro. These are my lap times, bro. See what he has to say. Dude, serious numbers, elite chunks of time. Right in the elite bracket. Okay. All right, so it looks like, according to our crew chief here, we've got the speed. Now we just need to see, you know, what the sitch is in terms of consistency on those speeds. Pretty big delta each lap, quite a bit faster than the other. Now the personalized reference lap. Let's pick some 148s. Okay. So drivers to beat. 1 place above me in the leaderboard, 2 places above me. If I'm at a 151, 148, let's get 2 seconds. No. I want to use this lap. There you go. Okay. So you want to get this beast down, okay? Okay, so let's see. Where are we losing the most time? Right here at 1. Turn 1. Okay, again, braking too early. Yeah, wow. You don't just barely tickle the brake for that turn. Okay, so we should be doing... Okay. Got to get wider on quarter entry. Too narrow, too close to the... Not close enough to the wall. Yeah, I mean, the AI was asking... My crew chief was asking me to turn in a bit late. Look how late I am. Never at the apex. And then he's on throttle at apex. You're on throttle right at apex. Okay. There's a second damn near there. So stay wider. Brake earlier, but don't really brake. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, where's the second worst place? Almost a full second right here. We're actually pretty good through here. There's just a lot of time through here. Okay, let's look at 7. What's happening here? That turns really... Okay, throttle off. And I'm doing nice on throttle off. Brake. My brake timing's okay. Just over braking, over slowing. I'm over slowing. I know that. And then we just need to get on the gas that little bit sooner. But okay, that's easy. I know about the overslowing. And then finally at sunset bend. What are we doing wrong here? Entry speed too slow. Braking too early. Actually braking kind of late. I don't think the braking's the problem. Overslowing's the problem, and then getting on throttle. There's a gap there. It's a big gap right there. A big gap. So he's on... Wait, actually, I'm on 100% throttle there. If I'm getting on throttle earlier than him, that's not good. It's because I'm slower. You can see right here the delta. Going 6 miles. I'm going up to 10 miles per hour slower mid-sunset. My line's also not quite as good. I am getting wider. I'm not sure that helps. Let's see what gear. How's my gearing? We're in the right gears. I'm downshifting a bit later. Yeah. All right. Okay. So there's one session in the books. One session in the books. We're trying to cut 2.5 seconds off. We got that right here, damn near. We got that right there. We just need to get on the gas properly here. We just got to get this right. We got to get this right. He's going over 10 miles an hour faster through here. I'm getting my throttle on earlier than him, actually, but that's because, again, I'm overslowing. So that's an important thing to notice about your telemetry. Don't just think, oh, I'm getting on throttle sooner. I must be doing better than him. No, it's because you're overslowing. Overslowing for that speed. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. All right, just a quick 30-minute preseason test. Stay tuned for a painting session. We put in a really awesome livery on the IL-15. And you know, maybe it'll show up over here. You know, maybe the car we're racing is going to show up in that blank space. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, we're working things out. We're working through things. So anyway, we're not far off. That's one of 2 preseason tests. And then we're going to get a free practice 1, a free practice 2. And then it's race day on Saturday, y'all. On Saturday, it matters. Get hype.